How's it going, everybody? We're back for another workout today. This workout is going to consist of 8 different exercises, and we're going to rotate through them and then in a circuit form. So this is kind of going to be different than what we've done in the past. But before we do that, we're going to warm up. All right, so we're going to do a quad pull right here. 5 quad pulls. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. Good. Now we're going to do knee hugs. Now we got knee hugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. Good. Last warm-up exercise we have is an inchworm. So you're going to walk your hands all the way out, up into a push-up position, keeping your legs locked out, walking straight up. You'll feel that stretch in your hamstrings and in those calf muscles. We're going to do 5. So that's 1. Walk it up slowly. Make sure your feet or your legs stay long. 2. 3. 4. This is a stretch not to be rushed. Take your time. Small steps up. And 5. Very good. Okay, now we're getting ready to get into our workout. So it's 8 different exercises. We're going to rotate. Everything is going to be 10 reps. We'll rotate all the way through, and then we'll go back right into it again. Okay, so our first exercise is a bodyweight squat. Second is a glute bridge. Third will be a fire hydrant. Fourth will be a reverse lunge with a high knee. Fifth will be push-ups. 6 will be W's. 7 will be dips. 8 will be side planks, bringing our arm through, and we'll explain those as we go on. So the first rotation through, we'll be going a little bit slower and really getting the form and technique done right. So here we go, 10 bodyweight squats. Knuckles under chin, make sure your knees are out, chest is up, eyes are up. Here we go, 10 full squats. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Now we'll get into a glute bridge. It's our second exercise. Heels on the ground, coming from the side here. Making sure we bring our hips straight up and hold. 1, 2. Good. Make sure you hold 1, hold 2. Good. 3. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Make sure your body is flat. Make sure to not use your arms to press up. You should feel this in your glute med. We're starting to activate those glutes. And 10, very good. Okay, next is a fire hydrant. I'm gonna go from the side here. So you're gonna be on both knees and both hands, just like so. What we're going to do now is we're going to take our right leg and going straight out and straight back in. You don't want to rotate your hips at all. So we're here, we're opening up, squeeze, and then straight down. Squeeze up, just like a dog would be at the fire hydrant. We're going to do 5 of these. 5, very good. It's all about squeezing those glutes at the top end there. Okay, another 5 on the left leg now. Begin. Good. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Control your leg. 4 and 5. Awesome. Okay, now we'll go into reverse lunge with a high knee. 5 on each leg. We'll go right leg first. Reverse lunge, high knee, hold it 1, hold it 2, making sure our toe is up in a dorsiflexion. We don't want it here, we want our toe up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now we'll switch to our left leg. This really helps the stability of the ankle also. Lunging back, hold 1, hold 2, hold 1, hold 2. It's really slow and controlled, keeping that chest and posture up. Good, let's get one more. Very good. Good. Now we got push-ups. Now we're gonna get into a little upper body. Push-ups. If you need to go from the knees, feel free to go from the knees. If you can't do any push-ups from the knees, feel free to do shoulder taps. 10 total push-ups. 3, 2, 1, begin. Good. It's really about full range of motion there. Good. While we're finishing up with those, we're going to go into dips. Okay, so you're going to have a surface, couch, table, chair will work. Legs long. 10 dips. Very good. So 10 dips there. Next thing we have is going to be what we call W's. We're going to lay on the floor in a prone position, face down. My thumbs will be up, and I'm going to bring my elbows straight down into my lats and form a W. That's 1. Straight down, squeeze and hold. 2. You really want your body elevated up. You don't want to be down here. We want to stay up. We're only going to do 5 of these. Really squeeze. This is good for our scaps. 4 and 5. Good job. Nice. Now we're going to go right into our, good, side planks. Okay. On our right side. Working all the way up. Take your hand up and take your eyes to your hand. We're going to do 5 each side. 4 and 5. Good. Then we'll switch it up, opposite side. 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, awesome. So that's our first set. Now we're going to rotate through that same series of exercises 2 more times. Okay, we'll start with the body weight squat. Okay, so now we should be familiar with all the movements. We're getting right back into this circuit. 10 squats. Full range of motion, eyes up. Squeeze your glutes to the top. 9, 10. Very good. Getting right into the glute bridge after we finish those. Heels on the ground. You want to make sure your heels are locked into the ground, you want to have your heels up, not flat-footed. Coming up and squeeze. Remember, hold 1, hold 2. Hold 1, hold 2. We're going 10 reps. Last rep. Very good. Okay, now we're going in. I'm going to do this from the front way here. We're going to do fire hydrants, really controlling the movement. Only 5 reps, so we're looking for perfect technique. Squeezing that hip, making sure not to rotate your shoulders over. Try and keep your back flat. Very good. Find the opposite leg. Slow and controlled movement here. Very good. Now we'll get into our reverse lunge with our high knee. Remember to hold one, hold two. We want our toe in dorsiflexion. That means bring your toe to your shin. Here we go. Hold one, hold two. 5 each foot. Hold one, hold two. Very good. Also, now we're going to switch it up. Left leg's going. Make sure you keep your posture up. Hold one, hold 2 seconds. This is really about controlling. Hold one, hold two. Hold one, hold two. Awesome. Good. Now we're going to get into our push-ups. 10 perfect push-ups. If you need to go from the knees, feel free to do so. 3, 2, 1, begin. Good. Make sure you get those perfect reps. Now we're going into dips. Okay, after you finish all your push-ups, we're going into dips. Okay, if the dips are hard, you can bring your feet closer together to your surface. If you want it to be harder, keep your feet farther away. All right, 10 total dips. Good, finishing up those dips. Now we're going into our W's. When we do our W's, remember we want to make sure we bring our elbows right into our scaps. So we're making a W right here. Okay, only 5 of these. So make sure we squeeze and hold at the top. Thumbs up, coming down. Squeeze and hold. Great job. Okay, now we're going into our side planks, bringing our arm through. Take our eyes to our hand here. Okay, right side first. 3, 2, begin. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now flip it over. If you're having a hard time holding all 5, okay, you can keep your hips on the ground and still work it like that. But if you're doing 5 pretty easy, then we should be up in a normal side plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great job. Okay, now we've got one more set of these 8 exercises. Okay, so we're gonna go 3 total rotations, so we've got one more full rotation. We should be familiar with the exercises, making sure we're slow and controlled on the reps, really working on strength today. Here we go. Knuckles under chin, eyes up, chest up, full range of motion squat. Begin. You wanna make sure your elbows are going in between your knees. Good. Squeeze your glutes at the top, knees out. Good. Now we're going into the glute bridge, making sure our heels are on the ground. Heels on the ground. Pushing up, make sure your body's straight. Squeeze 1, 2, 10 total reps. Squeezing that glute med at the top. And 10 coming there, good. All right, now we're going right into our fire hydrants. Go from a side angle now. Right leg's up first. Okay, make sure we're slow and controlled. Make sure we're not rushing these reps here. Slow and controlled. Very good. Okay, now we're up to our reverse lunge with a high knee, making sure our toes pointed up, keeping our posture up. Reverse lunge out, coming up and holding 1, holding 2. Coming up and holding 1, holding 2. Reverse lunge, control. Reverse lunge, hold it up. Good, last rep coming. Slow and controlled. Very good. Opposite leg, reverse lunge out, hold, 1, 2. 1, 2. Good, last one coming. Very good. Okay, awesome stuff. Now we're going into our push-ups. Okay, remember 10 perfect push-ups. If you need to go from your knees, please do so. If you can't go from your knees, you can go a side shoulder tap because you might be getting a little fatigued. This is our third round. Ready? Begin. Good. Finish those up. Make sure you get your elevated surface in line. We're going to our dips. Remember, if you want them to be harder, take your feet out further away. If you want it to be easier, bring your feet closer to your surface. Here we go. 10 dips. Begin. Good. Now we're going into our W's. Squeezing our scapulas together and holding, okay? In the prone position. Only 5. Thumbs up, elevated. 1, 2. Remember, make sure you really hold and squeeze. Very good. All right, now we're into our side planks. On the right arm first. Taking your eyes to your hand. 3, 4, 5. Good. Opposite hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Good job, everybody. Obviously, this workout's going a little bit slower. We're really focusing on strength. with those 8 exercises. Thank you all. Go get after it.